Morning. Good morning, guys. Morning, morning.
Good morning, good morning.
Or
Hola. What are you guys looking for today?
Um, Good question.
I'm I'm
Uh,
asking because I have no
look,
idea what to look for.
yeah. So obviously, pretty typical, right? I'm gonna watch the 15-minute orb, or however that plays out. Gonna see what that looks like. On NQ, I'd be watching for the pre-market high and pre-market low, right? So down at 940 and 130-ish.
Okay.
This is a spot I see as rejection on gold possibly. So I'm watching here. I know Sasha's watching a 44 for a hold possibly. Then SPY, I'm watching 750 and 720-ish. And then kind of nothing really in the middle there, to be honest, right now
Oh,
for
yeah.
me, outside of watching the orb when they set. So the first 15 minutes.
I kind of like the 150 hold on gold.
Mm-hmm. It could be good. All right, and I don't even necessarily mind if NQ can hold this like 25K. It's interesting, right? Just because of the site level. We had the open at like 25,010. That area there's interesting.
Anybody take that 150?
No, but I
no,
was
I
watching
missed
it.
it. I had a limit at 45.
Damn.
Yeah,
Missed
it
it.
looks good. If can
Now,
really
now
hold
you want to watch
150.
hold up into 75, I would think. I want to see it over 66. I had a zone marked from 66 to 50, 58. I put it in chat earlier. So we've rejected 66 almost to the tick. So this he's got to get over 66.
Oh, yeah, I see it. Yeah, I see it.
Yeah, there's a SMA right there at 69, 70.
Yeah. So this is a spot here. It's gonna have to, and it could move, right? That was a nice hold, good on the 2-minute chart, right? A very, very good hammer candle off of that 47, 48 area there. But gold can get real wild. Okay, NQ holding that. That was nice. NQ holding that open at that 25,010-ish. NQ's also over the VWAP. Watch ES into 50, 51, something like
Yeah,
that.
Pre-market high.
Yep. And if we get past that, I would be watching up into it's a little ways up, but up into around the 64, 65 range,
Yeah, I
something
have
in
the
that
same.
area. I'd be
Yeah,
watching
same
us
thing.
pull up into.
Yep.
So that's kind of where I am on ES. Not that I don't really trade it, but that's what I'm watching. So the 6570 spot is interesting on NQ. Kind of watching that too. NQ with a nice little push up there. That's nice. That's good. But again, right now, I'm not touching NQ knowing that ES is pushing into that high, up into that 70, this 750-ish. Right? I wouldn't want anything there until I see what it would do here for ES. Gold still just kind of stuck here.
Yeah, yes, it's right at resistance. 750,
So
752.
I don't want to touch NQ. I do think NQ over this kind of 65 area could be good, but again, I'm not, can't do that right now.
Gold still holding 150.
Still like this NQ hold. This is nice. About 4 more minutes till we close our orb.
I missed that 150 entry on gold. Let's see if it can give me another pullback. Gave me 2 already.
NQ looking good here. NQ still moving a little bit while ES is stuck. So not in love with that. And so now this NQ 15-minute candle is very green. Very nice. Same with ES.
I kind of want to see if we pull back into like these 30s, 40s on NQ.
To the 40s? Yeah, could be good. Somebody's on the wrong channel. Since
Wrong spot, Jana. Okay. It's a very, very good entry there for us. Are you still in that play? Oh, it
Nah,
took
too
about got
bad I
stopped out
chickened
trailing.
out.
I didn't read further down. Didn't mean to bring out the trauma.
If I was patient, looking back now, the two-legged pullback was clean. I just got on in the first leg. I should have just waited for that second entry, but I still got a nice couple $100 off it.
That's
By
good.
micros.
It's amazing how that works. I
that
see
was
micros and gold is
extremely
wild.
clean. That 150 hold.
Okay. Now ES is right into that zone I talked about. This is where I'm very cautious to see how this plays out. If ES can get over this like 52 area, 52-ish, could be interesting. I'd be looking back up most likely into 60, 63, maybe something up in there.
Okay, so we have Apple, Nvidia, Microsoft, and Meta all holding support, but they're not looking too strong, but holding support.
Okay, yes, there it is. So ES blasted through that
Yeah.
little area there, right?
Yeah, but
Pushed right
now
up
we're
into
we're
that,
gonna
that
have
consolidation.
NQ at 120.
Mm-hmm. Gold making a push too. NQ with a solid push. And again, like we right, that 128, that 120, 130 area on NQ is
Yeah.
a problem, right? So see. Getting it real quick, jeez.
That was a tough one. I didn't get as much a pullback as I wanted. I mean, we pulled back to the EMAs, but man, I didn't really. We just kind of went vertical off that 60.
Yeah, there wasn't for me, there wasn't a clear enough sign that we were gonna get that sort of move, right?
Yeah.
That would have been a tough entry. Now that one candle's quite extended, so be cautious. Both SPY and QQQ are both on the 1, 3, and 5 in an overbought RSI. So also gonna be careful there, right? Not saying it can't keep going, but nope,
Yeah.
that they're both overbought.
So you have on SPY 670 is a big resistance and 607 on QQQ. And we have NQ rejecting that 120 level.
Mm-hmm. At least for now.
Mm-hmm. Oof.
I'm gonna see in 3 minutes what how this candle closes, but looks like we're already pushing back down into the orb. And again, my setup is not to take I don't even consider taking the orb trade, unless we close a 5-minute outside the orb.
Oof, that was perfect rejection.
Wow, that was an interesting reversal. We tried to push down and instantly held that. Bars picked it right back up. Gold, I'd be watching up into 75, 80. We know 80 is a level, right? So definitely watching up into 80 there, 75, 80. See what that looks like.
I like this reaction here on NQ. The thing is, like, the 30-minute candle is extremely bullish.
I wouldn't even mind like a 25.060 pullback on NQ now. But whoa, okay. Push right up through there, jeez.
Whoa.
That overnight high just swept 130.
Yep. Yep.
I don't know if you guys saw or watched the DOM. That was 1,200 lots sitting there at the POC.
What-
117.50.
At 117? Yeah, okay. Yeah. I didn't see it, but I can see that. I can see the volume right there at whatever 115 and a half or whatever it is on my chart. But yeah, that's a lot of volume there.
With
Strong
TBT, we
sweep
have to
there. Wow.
trade for 5 days. Not straight, but yeah, you need to trade for 5 days on the eval. Then on the funded account,
Gold is
no.
pulling back to 50.
$150 is fancy level, and the initial balance high, but I have orders stock below it, and we don't know. The market love to grab those orders before. And gold, I don't like
Oh
to
my
chase
god,
it,
what a move.
because it can kill you.
This is a shitty environment to trade.
Yeah. These entire months, it's been extremely
Case, can I
difficult.
borrow your portfolio?
It's at zero right now. You want that?
Yeah.
You're the one with $1 million.
It's okay.
better than
We
my
add
negative portfolio.
LT few cents of a portfolio.
I almost took that slight, tiny little pullback to the top of orb, but I'm like, I mean, we're just under 100. We might sweep lower.
Whoa.
Yeah, this is not.
Like,
This is aggressive buying.
Yeah, this is ridiculous.
This is aggressive buying. Like this is
There is no
Yeah.
edge. You're gonna be chasing stuff here. That's it.
well. So and this is what I was mentioning this earlier. Cases that like RSI on Spike QQ is so overbought. Like
Oh.
getting in now is brutal, right? Like
Dude, the lower time frame RSI doesn't really do anything, honestly.
I use lower time frame all the time. What the 1,
Yeah.
3, and 5 for reversals and quick things, absolutely.
For
At least for me.
reversals, I get. Yeah, you're right.
Yeah,
It does
yeah.
work.
I'm not looking for long plays. I'm looking for scalps, right?
Yeah.
It makes it so at this point you're looking like, okay, do I now get in on a quick pullback to get longer, or do I look for a scalp short? Like, yeah. So for instance, right, and this is the way I'll use it. Let's say I have a level coming up, right? Let's say hypothetically 25.2 is a level. If I'm looking at SPY QQQ and then I have multiple time frames, the 1, 3, and 5, they're all overbought as I push into that level. I will probably be looking for a scalp short for 10, 15 points off that level, right? Because we're overbought, plus we're going into a level that I think is going to have resistance. Those two things are enough confidence for me to take a scalp. But that doesn't mean if the whole day is green and we're going with the trend is up, I'm not looking for a 70, 80, 90 point sell off from there. It's not what I'm shooting for. So that's how I utilize it, but I know everybody does it differently.
The market today went, forget your levels. We're gonna do what we want to do.
Mm-hmm. Absolutely.
They just pulled a Jerome Powell on us.
Ain't Trump supposed to speak today?
Yeah, later today. I think it's at 3.
Another 150-ish pullback on gold. That was nice.
Yeah.
4. Mm-hmm. ES maybe a pullback to 125-ish. I mean, NQ, I mean, but
Gold is going for 175.
mm, yeah, no, the 175, 180, I think is the next stop. Have that like
Whoa. I'm gonna try a reaction here on NQ. I'm sorry, on ES. On ES.
Jeez. Mike. Okay. Man, at this point, NQ, I'm watching up into like 25-2, 25-210. I mean, okay. Um, I mean, this is a decent spot ADR at the 64-ish area for rejection.
Yeah, I have
I
a
definitely don't
resistance
mind it.
area here, and
Yes.
I'm looking for a
Yeah, me too.
pullback to pre-market high on both ES and NQ. That would be nice.
I think that 189 is Tuesday's low, right? Or Wednesday's low. Let's see the daily.
Yeah, I think it's Tuesday's low. Yeah.
See if you can get a little more ADR. Come on. Push it down a little more than that.
Yep. Ooh, I like this reaction candlestick on NQ, and I have a resistance level at 180. Yeah, ES going down to 53, 52 will be nice. Yep. Keep going lower. Whoa. Okay, I'm out. I like that. That was nice. I took it with TPT.
Good job. That was a beautiful reaction play. NQ going lower to 120. Could be a good pullback long. Yeah, That's where I saw 120-ish could be an interesting spot for a long. If you're looking for a pullback. And is there news right now? Just weird candle at 10.
10
there.
a.m.
Yeah. Yeah, I did. I know if we had any news, it's just a 10 a.m. candle. I didn't know what the situation was.
I don't think there's news.
Do a quick check. What day is today? Home sales.
Oh, oh,
Home
That's
sales.
not-
But I mean, it shouldn't do a lot, but that does make sense for a little bit of weirdness in that candle.
Another
Yeah.
180 rejection on NQ. I like that.
Again, I would look down to like the one. I'd be looking for like 125 if you're thinking about a possible long scenario, right? To get back in.
Yeah.
Because if it slips, I think if it slips right there, if it slips that
Beautiful.
there, then I think you're in pretty good shape.
Anyone got that? That was perfect. That was very, very clean.
Yeah, I'm currently in now as we speak.
Yeah. It gave you
I'm looking for
another
120 and
test
depending
of
on
180. Oof, that was clean.
yeah, and depending on how 120 goes, I may even flip back, depending on how it looks.
Yes.
I took off two of my cons at 140. I got in at 160. Took off two at 140. I have one more. I might hold it a little bit. I really want to see 130-ish. We get back up to like yeah. We get back up to my entry. I may just stop out on the last con. And then I'll reevaluate it again. Let's see. Guess I would have liked a quicker move down there.
Gold is still consolidating above 150.
A hole in here, which is interesting. All right, 160 is going to be my break-even stop on the last con. Just in case it decides to get wild here.
I do think it's gonna go back to 120, but I don't know if it's gonna go back
I
up
do
to
too.
180 before retesting 120.
Right,
I don't know.
exactly, yeah. Yeah. I still think it has to come back down to this 120, 125 area. But I took my win. I'm gonna wait now. Okay, so that's gonna take me out break even on the last con.
It was a nice reaction. Nice
was good.
reaction play.
Yeah.
And it's with this market, it's so difficult to hold your trade for a longer time. Keeps, I don't know, especially to the downside. Maybe we have one day that is ugly red, but then we have days like today. We had a huge push to the upside. So if we're playing against the intraday trend, I think it's very important to understand that we're trading against the trend, and then if we're playing reactions, just being quick in and out scalps.
Scalp, 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 scalp.
Mm-hmm.
I think I've decided I need a second coffee machine in my office. too much walking to go get coffee. Okay.
Just get a maid.
I
Get a
should
butler.
get a maid or a butler. That sounds good. Let me look into that. I mean, once I have your portfolio case, I'll be able to get one, I think.
That wasn't my portfolio. That was Abdul's portfolio.
You just
Who's-
read my mind. I was about to say that.
Who's got the freaking money? Whoever's got the money, I need some. I need to get a butler to make my coffee. Okay.
Abdul does.
Where's Abdul?
The dude goes,
Where's the guy
now is not the
that I
time to
couldn't
play. I'm
lose
like, what?
money? Where is he?
Oh, is that Daniel?
That was so funny.
No, that wasn't Daniel. Daniel was the one who was making all the money in gold. Who was the guy that couldn't? It was C or something. I don't know. That was
I don't
Somebody was
remember.
definitely trolling us.
that was a troll. That was this. Listen. Anybody that needs to lose money, I will teach you real quick. I'm great at it. Hit buy,
Is that
hit
the
sell,
dude
hit buy,
Ross?
hit sell, hit buy,
Ross
hit
thought
sell.
that was me.
The thing was that
That's
I thought it
LT
was
trolling.
Ross.
LT created a second account just to troll us. That's what happened.
Yeah, you did. That shit was funny. Tough area here. You either go. ES is strong. ES is a little weaker.
Okay, there, NQ, do it. I mean, not that I'm in anymore because, of course, I got taken on that quick pull up, but down into this 120 area.
You might get it.
ES down into 50 is also kind of interesting to me.
Yeah, both are to pre-market low high. I'm sorry. 750 for ES,
Gold with that
120s
copy
for
grind up.
NQ. If gold can break morning high, this thing's gonna push hard today. It's been consolidating there. It looks like a flag. Keeps rejecting the same level, but I think if can break it, it's gonna push hard. Okay. We're getting the pullback
I
on
think so
NQ.
too. It was Ghost was playing game with me last night. Like I showed it, the rejection of 4100. Sellers never got accepted below 88. I cut it, and then I went long on the reclaim. It came and stopped me out, and then just ran.
Okay, let's see if gold is gonna break out here.
Okay, that's that 120 area we talked about.
Mhm. Okay.
We'll push to that 75, 80. It looks like they're
Okay.
trying. Okay, so
Let's see if we're gonna hold here.
let's see. Is NQ gonna lose it now, or
Oop, it looks
is
like
the
it wants
spot,
to
this
hold
50
it.
spot on ES also interesting?
Uh-oh.
Ooh, ooh.
Watching this 166 level on gold. If can hold that and the market going lower, I think that could be a nice entry. Yeah, it's holding there. Okay. Okay, looks like we're gonna hold here. What a bounce. What a fake out on gold.
Nice hold there on NQ now.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, trying to hold that level we talked about right into that 50 range.
Yeah.
See what it does here. Still may reject, still may not hold it, but it's trying.
Thank you, holding pretty nice, but ES is looking weak. And gold looks like it's gonna go back down to 150.
Oh, oh, okay. Right. Push down. Oh, with a big push down there. And is this gonna be another 50 hold on gold?
Yeah, I was watching that too. Mhm. Yike. Okay.
Okay, all right. Thank you down to maybe 60-ish. Maybe.
Ooh. Okay.
I watch that, but I don't like the movement here.
Yeah, this is ugly. Like, if we look at the ES 30-minute candle, it almost gave back the entire morning move. Let's see if ES is gonna hold the 40s. A 120 reaction here on NQ could be a nice short play if you can really react here.
Mhm. Mhm. I wanted out, we were gonna hold that. That was a good push into that 80, which was small little fair value gap there. I wanted lower though. I wanted 60.
Ooh, that was the QQQ VWAP hold, that pullback. And it looks like a flag.
Yeah, getting back over that pre-market high at 30 is interesting too.
Another beautiful bounce off
But
of
ES is still
150.
below it.
Yep.
Oh, 6740 wasn't bad on ES. I didn't realize that. That was pretty decent. Okay. Very interesting push here now.
Some heavy volume coming in right now. My
Yep,
Dom
yep.
is going crazy.
Keep going. So I had a little, I'm gonna call it little, but we had a little trend line that was forming. It was kind of pushing down into the 130-ish area. We broke above. We got a little higher. We came back down to 125. I got in when we get back over 135, and then I took it off at 155. So super quick, short scalp, well, short, long scalp, short time frame. I don't know if we have more juice though. I still like down into the 60-ish range. 40 to 60, somewhere in there on NQ would be interesting. I mean, NQ and QQQ both held that orb high perfectly.
Tesla closing green. I don't know. Too early to say that. But I'm not touching Tesla today. Okay, so ES is using 750 again as support. This price action, it's ugly.
Yeah, this sucks. Like, even that pullback on NQ was just severe. It was just
Yeah, like on NQ looks
way too
ugly,
low
but if
for
you
a
look at the
pullback.
QQQ, it was a very clean pullback to the VWAP. And it made a
Yeah.
flag there. So on QQQ looks pretty clean, on NQ looks ugly.
Even NQ is not bad if you consider the orb high, right? We pulled
Mm,
right to the orb high almost perfectly and bounced off it hard, right? Like again, that's if you consider that a level.
Yeah, but that usually doesn't happen right away like this. You know what I mean? That's what I'm talking about. Like, it's just such a strong move right
Out the gate.
out the gate.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Mhm.
out the gate. Weird. I don't disagree.
Yeah.
That caught me off guard.
Mhm.
That was a very aggressive move.
You know what I mean? Like it's just trapping people right now
Yeah.
before it actually makes an actual move.
It's interesting though. Like even if you look at, I'm gonna do something real quick. Like just to get an idea of like what the open was like, right? I'll put it in chat. Like this. Um, before the open, these are 2 minute candles, right? So between 9:10
Mhm.
and 9:30, every candle was green.
Yeah. Yeah.
Everything,
Uh-huh.
right? For NQ. Very interesting. Not big moves, but nothing was pulling down. Everything
Mhm.
was green. And then we opened and just kind of kept flowing with that. And then we had a couple big pops, right? But it was interesting to go back and see that every one of these 2 minute candles was green.
Yeah, when I
Like
saw
you
that
can't
in
even
my
trade it.
mind, I was like, okay, I don't think I'm gonna trade anything today.
Yeah.
You that's not tradable price action. You know,
Mhm.
everything green on off right away. It's off the bat. It's just not tradable.
Yeah.
And then we have an aggressive pullback.
Yeah, this month it's been, I will say this month and September also. It's been extremely difficult to trade. A lot of
Yeah.
news. We keep doing weird move to all-time highs. Then we have choppy price action there. I hate trading all-time highs.
Yep, there with you.
Even gold today is choppy.
25, 170, Ross. That's a lot sitting there. We want to go get it is the question.
Well, there's a double order. He keeps flashing it. You'll see like 1,200 lots and then 1,000 lots, and he keeps removing it. So it keeps flashing right at 170 and then another one at 180.
Let's see if we're gonna retest 180 on NQ. I need one more trade for my Apex accounts. I'm so happy with TBT, I love it. Copy trading, making money, and then later today I can draw down that money, take out that money. Sometimes I feel like I want to YOLO those accounts and see if I can make, I don't know, a huge amount and take out that money. But then if I blow up those accounts, I have to trade eval for 5 days. That drives me crazy.
I am currently doing an eval and I feel like I have to baby it.
I'm so used to passing evals in one day.
Me too. I know 3 contract, 10 points on goal, accounted pass.
Yes. Okay, let's see if we're gonna hold here. NQ today's high. Alright, we're gonna reject again. Yeah, no consistency rule on the funded account, but you have intraday drawdown like Apex. So you gotta be careful with that. Okay. I like this NQ move. Yikes. I don't like this, so I'm done for today. I'm happy with my green day. I'm done. Talk to you guys again on Monday. Yeah, it's too
Sounds
choppy.
good. Have a great
All
weekend,
right,
everyone.
You
ADR.
too, guys. I'll
Have a
see
good one.
you
Yeah,
Monday.
have a good one.
All right.
Bye.
See ya.
Bye.
Take care.